Hello yoga community, welcome back to my channel, the best place to practice yoga for your body, mind, and soul. Today's practice is a bedtime yoga class. It is perfect to transition into the evening and let go of the day's events. It's also curated for anyone who struggles with insomnia and it's harder for you to fall asleep at night. That's me. And our intention for today's practice is I release and let go. Take a moment to write all caps in the comments, I release and let go, so I know you're committing to this intention with me. Now, this class, I am requiring a bolster. Don't run away if you don't have one. You can easily gather blankets or towels in your home and stack them up to create a bolster-like shape. Get creative, right? This practice is available for everyone, so have a bolster or find something like it. And if you have a whole array of yoga props, I'm also going to recommend a blanket for Shavasana and an eye pillow or a hand towel to strewn across your eyes in Shavasana as well. Okay, yogis. And oh yeah, if you don't have any of those props, I have my recommended props down in the description below. Okay, yogis, get into something comfortable. This is a nourishing, restorative bedtime yoga practice. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and I will meet you in a seated posture. All right. Coming into a seated posture for this bedtime yoga class. As you can see, I'm straddling my bolster, so I'm in a kneeling position, but you can very easily be seated in a cross-legged posture or anything that feels very nourishing and grounding and supporting. I want us to take a moment here, pause. So find the base of your being, meaning connect with the earth plane. Feel that foundation, that support, strength, structure, and stability that is allowing you to soften, relax, let go, and move into a state of rest. And I invite you to close down your eyes and begin to connect your hearing with your breathing. And as you deepen your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation, I invite you to reflect on your day. Take a moment and celebrate yourself. What were you able to accomplish? Stay anchored in positivity. What did you accomplish today? Taking a moment to harvest your efforts, celebrate yourself. Know that you are enough and you did enough, and you are now worthy of rest. Continuing to breathe, connecting your hearing with your breathing. Sensing that oceanic quality to the inhale and exhale. And letting this be a breath practice that begins to nourish your whole system, body, mind, and soul. And to do that, keep your chest still and only expand and contract your belly with the inhale and exhale. Release the breath technique. Silently say to yourself, I relax and let go. I relax and let go. And as you are ready, begin to gently open your eyes. I already feel that my energy has shifted. Bringing the bolster or whatever props you're using vertically along your mat, coming into a supported downward facing dog pose. The hands will rest on either side of the bolster and the forehead will rest down on the bolster as well. All right, we'll be here for just 2 minutes. So come into downward facing dog. Let it be a soft variation. So bend the knees and relax the forehead down to the bolster. As you hold downward facing dog, continue to repeat to yourself, I relax and let go. I relax and let go. Whenever I do this down dog variation, I like to imagine that all of the racing thoughts, feelings of not being good enough, not accomplishing enough, difficult conversations and events that happened, I like to imagine all of that spilling out of my head in this pose. No longer taking up space, clearing out the mental indigestion that keeps us awake. Feel free to take some deep sighs here. Continuing to breathe down into your belly. Belly breathing is a beautiful tool to trigger the parasympathetic nervous system that governs rest and digest, promoting relaxation, restoration, a sense of calm, grounding. Last breath here. Sigh out the mouth as you soften the knees to the ground. Great work. We're coming into side lying stretch. Position the bolster now to be horizontally across the mat and bring your right hip, or whichever hip will keep you facing me for this first side, bring that against the bolster or whatever props you're using. And now begin to lie over the bolster. Nothing fancy about this sequence at all. Begin to lie your side over the bolster. Extend the bottom leg first, then the top leg, and keep them at a nice open angle. You can try going all the way straight. Experiment with that. This bottom arm comes down and acts as a pillow. And then bring the left arm overhead to touch the bottom arm, or the top arm overhead to touch the bottom arm here. And let your body grow really heavy. We'll be here for 2 to 3 minutes. Let the bolster, the prop, the earth plane fully support you. I invite you to close your eyes and continue to repeat our intention here. I relax and let go. I relax and let go. Another minute here. Again, letting the body be heavy. Noticing if there's any efforting. Can you give the body permission to rest, to relax and let go? Take a final breath. Sigh out the mouth. This top arm comes to rest on your props or the mat and begin to slowly lift the head. Bottom arm lifts you all the way up. Great work. Let's switch to the other side. Opposite hip comes to the bolster. Take your time transitioning. Legs come to a 45-degree angle. Extend out of your pelvis. The bottom arm acts as a pillow. And reach the top arm overhead. Settle in. We'll be here again for 3 minutes. Make any adjustments you need to be completely comfortable, held by the prop, so your body can receive this nourishment. And once you find that resting point, close your eyes, continue to repeat, I relax and let go. I relax and let go. One more nourishing minute here. Continuing to repeat the intention, I relax and let go. Noticing where in the body you're feeling restriction, resistance, or tension, and sending your breath
and that intention into that region of the body, giving it permission to relax, let go, and rest. Draw an inhale breath in. Sigh out the mouth, exhale. Top arm comes to mat bolster props. Lift the head, slide the bottom arm in, and we're not going very far here. We're staying low to the ground, coming into prone belly shavasana. Essentially, we're lying flat over the bolster, keeping it horizontally across the mat, softening your hip points down on top of the bolster, stacking both hands and resting the forehead right here. We'll be here for about 2 minutes again. So settle in. Make any adjustments you need here. Bolsters going directly across the front of the pelvis. You want the lumbar spine draping down towards the earth plane. So you're feeling a sense of relief here. And again, as you settle in, start repeating our intention. I relax and let go. I relax and let go. Breathing into your belly, tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting a state of relaxation, rest, restoration, peace, calm, quiet. Begin to slowly transition onto your back, lifting the head first, and guide yourself into restorative bridge pose, flipping over onto your back. And the bolster is coming directly across the back of the pelvis now. And again, there's this draping down of the lumbar spine here. Feeling a sense of release in the low back. For many of us, it can feel very tender and tense after a day's worth of work. So adjust as much as you need to feel that sense of relief. Knees are bent, feet are planted, palms can rest up and arms out to the side, or hands can rest on the belly if that feels more calming and grounding. Let go of any tension through the exhale. The exhale breath is considered cleansing, purifying, eliminating. So anytime you feel like the angst is rising, take a big sigh out of your mouth. Staying connected to our intention, I relax and let go. I relax and let go. I relax and I let go. Moving into Shavasana, our final posture. Gently lift the hips so you can slide the bolster down. The bolster is going to rest underneath the knees. And we do want the heels to touch the earth plane. If you're short like me, it might be a little bit difficult. I have a rather thick bolster here, but do your best. It's okay if you can't touch the earth plane. This is where you would like to, if you would like to put a blanket over yourself and possibly an eye pillow or a hand towel across your eyes. We'll be here in Shavasana for quite a few minutes. And as you lie here, I'll guide you through a full body relaxation practice. And then read a prayer to honor restoration. As you make any final adjustments and settle in, continuing to repeat, I relax and let go. Letting that intention guide you into a state of rest and ease. And bringing your awareness down to the feet. Relaxing all 10 toes.
Relaxing the inner and outer heel. Relaxing the ankle. Letting the whole foot relax. Relaxing the lower leg, the knee, the upper leg. Relaxing the glutes, the hip flexors, the entire pelvic bowl. Relaxing your abdominals, the side body, the lumbar spine. Relaxing the entire abdominal cavity. Relaxing the rib cage, the shoulder blades, the breastbone, all of the muscles. Relaxing the shoulders, the collarbone, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, and all 10 fingers. Relaxing your entire upper body here. Relaxing the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, the throat. Relaxing the jaw, teeth, tongue, lips, both ears. Relaxing both cheekbones, the nose. Letting your eyes grow heavy and sink back into your skull. Softening the eyelids, eyebrows, forehead. Relaxing the hairline, the scalp. Letting the skull become heavy. Letting every contact point with the earth plane feel a sense of heaviness, grounding, rooting, resting, calm, peace, and ease. Resting here as I read you this prayer. Thank you for this day of tranquil noiselessness. I'm grateful to be without sound, to close up shop and recharge my healthy, well-used body. Let no one mistake my muteness. Let my monologues be shared another time, trusting that the very good ideas that surface will return when I plug back in. Commit me to the ceremony of fasting from language and thought. Press pause on my thoughts and concerns. Help me tune out all but the radiant resonance of my being. Connect me to my breath and ease the chatter of my mind. Give me a quiet place to lie down and indulge the sacred. Dismiss my desire to work things out, jump up to write something down, and tend the many loose ends. Let everything drain out of me and into the earth. Allow me to restore and soothe my senses under a midnight moon or on the soft sand of a shoreline. Calm the space around my voice box, the hands I gesture with when speaking, and the spine that works hard to hold my body upright. Hush the room I stay in and pacify me into neutrality. Melt me down and seal me inside a womb of peace. Alleviate all interference with only my deep sigh of appreciation for these downy accommodations to reconstitute my spirit. Let me enjoy the luxury of this babble-free cavern to find my still point. Allow me to rest in disinvolvement, apart from competing talk and hungry ears. Let my dreams wander inside the healing shelters of my ancestors. May the elders wave their smoking herbs over me and retrieve long forgotten knowledge. When I emerge, give me time to communicate my fresh understanding through the soul of my new eyes. Remind me that sound isn't the only way to share the news. Help those close to me to be comforted by my renewed presence, and help me make it possible for them to retreat for needed reset. A prayer for honoring restoration. And I invite you to stay here. Keep resting, keep restoring. Really take your time coming out of this posture and coming out of this experience on your yoga mat. And do your best to stay very centered in this peaceful state as you transition into your evening and into your bed for a restful night of sleep. Remembering our intention here, I relax and let go. Thank you for joining me, yoga family. I hope you feel incredibly restored. Now take this practice off the mat and bring it into your evening and your daily living. Namaste.